Hello, my name is Chris, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to install a version of Linux in VMware. So before to begin, you have to download, of course, Linux. For this tutorial I'll be using Ubuntu, and we'll be using the latest version 10.10. And I've already downloaded this just because it is quite a large file. So let's begin. So we open up VMware, and at the main screen we'll do new virtual machine, and we'll just choose typical settings. Next. Now typically if you had a CD you would just choose installer disk and choose whichever drive you want, but for Ubuntu, since we downloaded it from their website, we'll just choose the ISO file, which is the disk image. So we'll just go to browse, and I'll navigate to it. 10.10, open. Okay, and next. So you could put in your typical settings whenever you install an operating system. So for this we'll just put Linux, and username we'll just leave that to Linux as well. Password, let's do something easy. How about Linux and Linux? Alright, next. Okay, virtual machine name, Ubuntu sounds good, and this is the location. You can change this to wherever you would like to, depending on your hard disk space. Okay, next. And virtual machine's hard drive is stored on one or more files. You can host blah blah blah. So this is basically the amount of disk space that you want VMware's installed virtual operating system to be allowed to use. So recommended size for Ubuntu is 20 gigs, so we'll just go with that, and we'll use it as a single file. Splitting it up makes it a lot easier to move it later on if you need to, but it reduces performance, like it says right here. And so we'll just go with the single file, and this is just an overview of the settings we've chosen, and we'll leave this checked on so that we can start Linux once it's done. So we'll just click finish and let it run the installer. Alright, so here we go. Okay, the following devices can be connected, so we'll just leave that, and let's make this nice and big. Okay. Now, as you notice, I have my mouse out here, and it's not doing anything inside of here. So if you actually need it in here, you have to click in there first of all, and see now I have control of the VMware mouse, and I can continue with the installation, choosing the options and whatnot. So just an overview. Comes with some free software, Stockwell Photo Manager and PTV Video Editor. Probably something like Windows Movie Maker and Windows Photo Manager, or whatever it's called. Oh, you can sync your cell phone apparently. Wow, this has changed a lot since the last time I've installed Linux. They have Rhythmbox music player. I've heard of that. I've actually heard some good things about this. So all in all, this is a very nice complete package that we're getting here for free, and it's no wonder a lot of netbooks choose to use it, given the fact that it uses up very little resources and great for battery life, and it keeps the cost down, which is what is probably the most important. So this is installing super fast. We're almost done here, and I'm sure that it would probably be the exact same if we were installing on a fresh drive as well, just because it is quite simple. Oh, now we can see what it's actually doing. close that back. So Ubuntu comes with Firefox, and it supports Chrome and Flash, which is great. OpenOffice, which is superb. It's super similar to Microsoft Office. I wouldn't say the latest version, but you can do just about anything that you could in the paid version of Microsoft Office. So it looks like they have a free app store. I guess it's more like a browsing center that comes with the operating system, where you can get additional applications that are all, of course, free, but there are some that you can find on your own. And something to note, though, is that Linux is actually opening up a lot more to the video games that are available, and you will find that more and more eventually will begin to be released for it as it becomes to be a lot more popular. Everybody's really taken off on the open source greatness that it is. Pretty much any developer can do great things with open source. So we're almost done here. 30 seconds. Oh, I just read this now. Stockwell Photo makes it easy to organize your digital photos and share them on Picasa, Facebook, and Flickr. So it has integrated access to your accounts. Well, I'm sure you'd have to set it up first, but that's nice and easy. Probably don't even have to go to the website. So as this loads, why don't I just give you a quick look of the VMware. So over here you have the new window, which is what you would see when you first start VMware. And you can do map or disconnect virtual disks, which is the same thing that is in your My Computer area, which I can show you right now quickly. And we have that, and then we of course have our preferences in the edit, different kind of views. This is to control your virtual machine, so basically powering on, powering it off as if it was like on a computer itself, and choosing what we have allowed to being used with our virtual machine. So everything here. I actually don't have a floppy drive. That must be virtual. And nothing much in there. And our help. So almost done here. Oh, looks like we're nearing the end. And it looks to be rebooting. So all in all, really this only took about 10 minutes, which is super fast for an operating system. I'm not too sure how fast the Mac OS is in installing, but